Greetings from Uganda. My name is Elijah Bauye and this is my wife.
Naomi Bauye.
We are the pastors of Joy of Christ Church Uganda. We are also the directors of Joy of Christ Uganda. Now, Joy of Christ Uganda is a charity organization working here in Uganda. It's registered with our government and we've been operating for the last 7 years. We are basically taking care of children, both orphans and vulnerable children in poor communities. We also transforming lives through many other things that we are doing that are developing our poor communities here in Uganda. For the last 7 years, we've been helping children, and many children have gone through our hands, and some of them today, as we speak today, they are responsible people in different spheres of the world. We want to thank God for your partnership. Thank you for working with us, and we are here to explain more of what is happening, what are the achievements we've achieved for the last 7 years. We also want to share with you the challenges we are facing today, and then we also want to share with you why we are requesting for your partnership with us. Thank you. Yes, Naomi. Naomi is here. She's going to talk about the achievements that we've achieved as an organization. Yeah.
Yes, I would like to say thank you very much all our partners, our colleagues, our friends. Thank you very much for loving us. Thank you very much for loving Uganda. Thank you very much for loving Africa. And at this time I'm here to give you some of the achievements that we have so far achieved during this journey of the ministry that we are carrying on. And the very first achievement that we have so far achieved is the school structures or the school classrooms. Before we started, and the first years when the school was starting, we completely had nowhere children could sit and achieve their education. Their classrooms used to be under trees, and there are some shades around the school. But right now, as I talk, we thank God that the school structure are completed.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, and we have 2 blocks at school. That's the main block from primary 1 to primary 7, and then we have the nursery block. And as I talk now, I'd like to inform you that the nursery block at school is fully completed. I can say glory be to God. Glory be to God. And thanks very much to our partners, our friends, our prayer partners. God bless you so much. And then the other thing is the school storage. We didn't have where to keep the school property, for example, basic seafood and some of the things that we use at school. But I want to thank God that as I talk now, we have been able to achieve the store where we can keep the school food that we always harvest from the garden. Thank you very much to God. Thank you very much to our friends. And we used to face a challenge of where to cultivate food to support the daily feeding of children at school. We could keep on buying food in installments, which used to be very expensive. But a few years back, we were able to achieve the school land, and we achieved 1 acre of land. It's not enough, but glory be to God that right now we have got a good beginning where we can cultivate food which our children are using. As for now, we can grow their maize, we can grow some potato, some African food. Some of you don't know it, some of you know. When you come to Uganda, we shall take you there and you have a look at what we are doing on our 1 acre of land. But I can say it is really helping us because we can cultivate on the food and we avoid the daily expenses of buying beans, maize and everything of that sort. So we are so grateful to God for that. Yeah, I would like to say thank you very much, our friends. Thank you very much for standing with us. Thank you very much for praying for us. Thank you very much for supporting us. Every single penny that you send it to Uganda, that you send it to Africa, is doing a great job. It is uplifting so many children who are needy, the orphans, the old people in the community. So I can say that whatever you are doing, you are not sowing in vain, but a cultivation, a great harvest is coming your way. God bless you. We love you so much.
Amen. Now, having had the achievement that we've so far obtained at school, we also have some challenges, and this is where particularly we want your partnership and your intervention. Your partnership could mean praying for us, could mean you connecting us to someone that may give. We are not looking at only financial support, but we're also looking at material support. As an organization that is working with the children, we need a lot of materials like clothes, shoes, books, literature, children Bibles, to mention but a few. So when we talk about partnership, it might vary from friendship to finances to materials. And so as we talk right now, we have a challenge. Just as Naomi said, that our nursery block is already fully finished at the school. Now the challenge is that the other remaining main block, which is having 7 classes, is not finished. Much as we built it, it's already roofed, but it's lacking to be worked on the floor. We want to work on it so that it can create a good learning environment like the nursery block. If we don't do that, for many cases, our children come to school when they are clean, and they have to leave when they are dirty because the classrooms are dusty, are full of dust. So it's a challenge. We would like really to finish the main block as well. The other challenge that we are facing as a school are the school seats. We don't have desks where our children sit while they're in the class. They sit on funny things. Some of them sit on bricks, others sit on their mats, others sit on their other books and then uses other books. It's really a terrible situation. It's a big challenge for the entire school that we don't have school seats. We would like to buy about 100 desks for the school. The other challenge we're also facing is that we want to thank God that we have an acre of land so far as an organization, as now shared. But 1 acre of land is very a small percentage of the land that we need as an organization. Therefore, we have a challenge of wanting to buy more land. Just as Naomi shared, it's really hard to feed 350 children every day, 3 meals a day, every week, every month, while depending on donations. It's very hard. Sometimes donations don't come in time. Sometimes donations do not come, like we've been in COVID season. Most of our partners that used to support us for food, their jobs got issues, so they stopped giving. And so we've been living a very terrible season. Therefore, if you can help us and we buy more 9 acres of land here in Uganda, which will make 10 acres of land, we are very certain we'll be able to grow enough food that can feed our kids, that can feed our school staff, our teachers, year out, year in. So that will be a permanent solution for feeding in Uganda. The worst challenge we've always faced is food for the kids. So we would love to buy land. Therefore, land need is a challenge. We also want to dig a well of water at the school. We have a challenge of water. We don't have water. We only get water from community ponds within the area. And these ponds are seasonal. We can only find water in the community ponds when it's rainy season. But once it's not a rainy season, these ponds also dry. This makes us, our children, moving over 10 kilometers going to the River Nile to fetch water. But also the other challenge is that in community ponds, these are the very ponds where community animals also come and drink water. It means we are sharing water together with the animals of the community. Sometimes animals poop in the water and our children have to fetch the same water and drink it. And in doing so, we have always registered cases. The other challenge also is that we lack beds for the children. Our children sleep very, very poorly, especially those that are still staying with foster parents in the community. In an effort of bringing our children together, we can't bring our children together without the beds. Therefore, we would love also support of at least 30 beds, where 15 beds will serve the girls and 15 beds will serve the boys. And these beds, they are decker beds, so each bed carries 2 children. And lastly, for all the years, we've been depending on donations that come in as child sponsorship and once in a while donation from friends and other well-wishers. I also want to request you and encourage you, if you could share about our organization to our friends, if you can share about what we are doing to your family members, to your workmates, probably they can come on board as by sponsoring a child. Each child sponsorship is $30 per month. When we get those $30 per month from different sponsors, this is the very money that helps us to run the daily activities of the school. And actually, that's how we've been able to develop this school up to where we are today. We use child sponsorship fee to feed the children, to pay teacher salaries, to build the school. So we would love to encourage you to become a monthly partner by choosing to donate a monthly fee. Thank you very, very much.